I'm sure you've noticed, especially in Alabama's more urban areas, everybody on the road seems to be in a big hurry. And I get it. If you've been driving 50 or 60 miles an hour and are suddenly behind a tractor doing 15, it can be frustrating. But you're about to meet a South Alabama farmer who narrowly escaped what could have been a catastrophic crash. For more than half a century, Myron Johnson's been growing cotton, peanuts, and corn along with raising cattle on his farm in southeast Alabama. Most days are routine, but not October 12, 2024, when he was moving equipment on Highway 431 to a field about 5 miles away.
I really didn't know what happened, to be honest with you. I thought the machine blew up. I was like, oh my goodness, I just lost a wheel and tire, and I didn't know what had happened. And then I saw the car, everything quit sliding, and I could see the car, and I knew then that was the first time I realized I'd been hit.
Fortunately, the injuries to Myron and the other driver were minor, but the outcome could have been much different.
She tried to miss me, and that's really why she hit on that outside. So that was a good thing for both of us. If it had been straight on, it would have been worse for her. I don't know what would have happened on my part, but it would have been worse for her. She would have went straight up into the machine, so that wouldn't have been good.
State troopers say distracted driving is sometimes the cause for these accidents, but more often it's because drivers don't recognize the disparity between their vehicle's cruising speed and the top speed of the tractor or combine.
Driving vehicles goes back to habits, which goes back to behavior. So at some point, people get accustomed to seeing regular cars. And what we mean are just trucks that you would commonly see, passenger cars that you would commonly see, and they get to operating their vehicle around those things. Well, a tractor, for example, may only travel 20 miles an hour.
Some drivers may believe that Alabama's roads are only for cars and trucks, but the law says otherwise.
So if it's the daytime, as long as you've got that, what we call as the slow moving triangle that everybody's familiar with, if you've got that triangle properly displayed on that piece of equipment, then again, they are totally entitled, again, as long as it's for the farm and they're moving across maybe from one field to another field or whatever the situation, but they're totally within the law and totally within their rights to get out there and operate on the roadways.
Lieutenant Burkett says one key to safety is keeping in mind that the most common times to encounter farm equipment on the road are in the spring and fall.
Those are things, and that's what we're talking about when we say situational awareness, right? Well, hey, they're planting, or it's a time for them to be harvesting. There's fields on both sides of me. Hey, let me go ahead and take that knowledge, have that situational awareness, and so if I see a piece of farm equipment and I put all that together, well, then I'm mentally prepared.
The good thing is harvest only lasts about 3 months, so we'll try to be done as quickly as we possibly can, because the harvest equipment is normally the slowest, but we'll be done as quick as we can, and so just bear with us, public, and we'll be as courteous as we can, and we appreciate them doing it as well.
According to researchers at the University of Texas, crashes involving farm equipment are the #1 cause of work-related deaths for farmers, claiming nearly 100 lives each year on average.
It's important to remember, if you're driving 55 miles an hour and you're approaching a tractor moving 25, it takes just 3 seconds to close a distance the length of a football field.
That is not much time for reaction. Now, the key to safety is patience and remaining alert.
It may not be the right time of year for fresh tomatoes and corn, but you can still find food fresh from the farm. Our friends from Sweet Grown, Alabama will tell us what that is when Simply Southern continues.
When it comes to getting you back to feeling right at home, Alpha is there by your side when you need us most. Handling your claims quickly. Because now is better than soon, and paid is better than pending. We make sure everything is taken care of, so you can get back to what matters most.
I'm Heath Clary from Greensboro, Alabama. I'm proud to be the Alabama Catfish Farmer of the Year. I've been raising catfish for 9 years, and I've been eating it longer than that. From fish fries to taco night, I've tried just about every recipe, and they're all great. Because no matter how you cook it, U.S. farm-raised catfish is always going to be fresh, clean, and mild. I make sure of that. Find recipes and restaurants at uscatfish.com.
Welcome to Farm Bureau Bank. This is our lobby, and these are our tellers, our drive-through. With us, your local branch is you. You need the utility off-road version of those soft city banks, one that understands the freedom you need and the hassles you don't. So join us and enjoy the best of what life out here can be. Farm Bureau Bank, not just branches, roots.
Soybean is a very versatile product. We make crayons out of it.
A lot of the combines you see rolling through the fields have a lot of plastic side panels that are made from a soy product.
The soybeans that we grow on our farm mostly goes into chicken feed.
Soybean production in Alabama employs over 10,000 people.
We grow some of the best soybeans in the world.
We go the extra mile to make sure when our name is stamped on it, we know it's the best product we can produce.
Hey y'all, I'm Kim Earwood with Alabama Ag in the Classroom. Get out your stationery and stamps because Miss Kim's Book Corner is all about pen pals. In the book, Outdoor Farm, Indoor Farm, Emma lives in the country and her pen pal Ephraim lives in the city. Emma's family farms outdoors while Ephraim's family farms indoors. There are some big differences in how their plants grow, but both types of farming use the latest technology and provide bountiful harvests. Find this book and its educator's guide by visiting agfoundation.org/books. Miss Kim's Book Corner is brought to you by Alabama Ag in the Classroom. See you next time.